Hi guys, I'm here with the gorgeous Meagan Good and Pooch Hall.
Thank you.
Thank you guys for coming.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for having us.
Awesome. So you guys are here promoting your new movie, Jumping the Broom. Tell us a little bit about that.
Go see it.
Why should we go see it? Tell us about the movie.
You should go see it because, first and foremost, it came out amazing. It's got a lot of really good feedback. People seem to really like it. The film is definitely a breath of fresh air in terms of like love stories that we haven't seen in a long time. And also, when we talk about a lot of African American films, a lot of the same formulas have been used over the last couple years, and in this case, it's a very different thing than you've seen before. And it also could be anybody's story. It doesn't matter if they were jumping the broom or stomping the cup. It's a very open story that has great morals and values, and kind of puts some really positive, beautiful things out there, and spiritual undertones. And I just think it's a great film. I'm proud of it.
Yeah, it is, because I did get a chance to see it at the pre-screening yesterday, and 1 out of 10, I definitely give it a 12. So you should definitely go see it.
Yay.
How was it working alongside such seasoned actors and actresses such as Angela Bassett, Loretta Devine? I mean,
The best, Meagan Good.
Yes.
The best. I mean, for me, growing up, watching Miss Angela and Loretta, and seeing Megan and her projects, and watching Little Romeo grow up, and laughing at D. Ray Davis. I mean, I think they put the right people in these characters to help bring life to this movie, and to actually be on a set watching them do their thing. As an artist, I was just moved and amazed, and in awe at the same time. And then TriStar and Sony just to say, hey, you know what? We're not going to do an action film right now. We're going to go do a film that I think people need to see. All people, all colors, sizes, and shapes. And them getting behind T.D. Jakes and giving the people a film that, yes, it's faith-based, but I would have to say, quoting Salim, our director, it's more about people who have religion and faith and believe in God, and putting them in this movie for them to tell the story, and I can't stop saying thank you enough to just everybody who's already seen the film, who's gonna see the film, who support myself and Megan. More films like this need to be seen, and it's not a film that you have to be kind of nervous about if you go with your mom, where if you go take her to go see Battle LA or something. Not that anything's wrong with Battle LA, but people getting blown up or stuff like that, and curse words and carrying on and so forth. This is a film that you can walk away and be laughing and talk about and compare it to some of the greats that are already done.
so how have you guys experienced being, because you've been all over with the HBCU college tours, how has that been for you guys?
Awesome.
It's been good. It's been a lot of just like love and positive feedback. But I must say that definitely FAMU was giving us the most love last night.
Yes.
We walked in there, the theater wasn't even full yet, and it was definitely like the loudest, livest audience, and that obviously made us feel really good.
Yeah,
so.
and we've been tired. We've been going like hard. Thanks a lot, TriStar Sony. No, we've been having a blast. Like my dad said, once you find a job that you love, you never work another day in your life. And as Megan and I, want to tell the story of like why you should go see Jumping the Broom and so forth. And us being tired, we walked in and just got re-energized by the FAMU students and fans in Florida, in Tallahassee. And it just motivated us to say, hey, there is a reason why we're here. You guys are the reason. So let us tell this story. Let us explain why you should go see this movie, which will be out May 6th, and to say thank you, across the board.
And speaking of your fans and all the support that you guys have received, I would be remiss if I didn't mention it, but The Game is back for a 5th season.
The game.
It is?
I did not know this.
Yes, you're back.
It's.
In our homes, television.
You're not
shows.
talking about repeats.
No,
Oh, wow.
like back.
That's
New
awesome.
season.
My God!
New season. And I heard 22 episodes. I mean, that's what I heard.
22?
22. Not 16, 22.
It's okay. It's all right. Just let it out.
Got a job.
Yes, you do. At least for 22 more episodes. So is there more story?
Sorry.
No, that's fine. Is there more story to tell at this point? Because you guys, you and Melanie definitely left us off like, wait, what's going on? What happened?
Yeah,
Wanted more.
I think, you know, Mara Brock Akil, the creator of the show, with her husband Salim Akil, who's executive producer and of the game and director of the game and director of Jumping the Broom. You know, they're very clever, smart, witty people, and they're in tune with what the people may want and so forth. You know, they brought in Megan to work with us. You know, not only for her talents but for her fan base and how people receive her. I mean, and like I have a thing, Viola. We all should always put our best foot forward and be a part of greatness. So it's like, it's not about just like, oh, whatever. It's like, oh, just do it. It's like, no. Do it with the full intentions. Like, as tired as we are on a project or what have you, we always go 110%. And I have this thing where it's like, and Megan's the same way. We never want to walk away from something and people say they didn't put it down. You know what I mean? I mean, we love what we do and we appreciate you guys tuning in, and for everyone to fight for the game to come back. Is I can't stop saying thank you.
I mean, it's a great show.
Thank
you.
Can't,
thank
you.
Not be
thank
good
you.
product, so
thank
it's definitely a great show.
So yeah.
And also, Megan, you're starring in a new movie as well, Video Girl. Tell us a little bit about that.
Video Girls is a film that I produced myself. I had it for about 7 years and kind of took a break in the last 2 years to kind of put it together. And it's basically in the vein of like Gia or Factory Girl, but it's about a video vixen. And the reason that I was passionate about doing it is because I have a real heart for young women and how they view themselves and what they take into the world and what they bring into relationships and how that affects men and all those kind of things. And so I wanted to show these girls that it's not all it's cracked up to be, and to kind of shine a light on what's really important, and it's not what's being shown to us on TV. And so that comes out this month, starting the 29th, and clear into next month. But it's select theaters. So in order to see what theater, what state, and the show times, you'd have to go to www.videogirl/themovie.com, and it'll give you all the information to find out where you can see it.
Awesome. And lastly, why do you think there is sometimes a negative connotation around the word video girl or video vixen sometimes?
I think sometimes because of when you're doing video modeling, I think it's, there's the dancing and then there's the things that you wear, but then there's also things where it becomes explicit and it becomes exploitive, and it becomes, a lot of these women, their careers are over by the time they're 28. And, they're not taken seriously, they're kind of blackballed, and a lot of them really want to be actresses. And by the time they try to get into that world, there's not a lot of respect. And a lot of them haven't, slept with the artist or done this or that, but they're perceived so negatively, unfortunately. And so, again, my want to do this film is to say to these young women, let's look at your self-worth, let's look at your self-value, and then you decide, what it is you want to do and how you want to go about putting out a perception of yourself.
Okay, awesome. And any last projects coming up that you want to let us know about?
Yeah, well, like I said, I'm really excited about the game. Coming back for the 5th season. I know my energy was kind of low as I said that, but no, I really am. But like, just to touch on what Megan was saying, I mean, we as a people are in no position to judge one another and what have you, what it is that we do. You know what I mean? It's like we're all put here for a purpose, and that you matter whatever it is that you do. And sometimes a lot of people may be faced or suffer with certain insecurities where it's like, well, if I don't jump on this team to make fun or to point out this person, then I'm going to be looked at as the whatchamacallit. It's kind of like when you look back, for those who are religious, and I know each person's relationship with the Lord and so forth is their relationship. But when you look back at, Jesus' story on how everyone ridiculed him and turned against him, and, he was someone doing stuff that was good, and so forth, and people felt like, well, if I don't really follow him, then I should probably, if I'm with him or if I don't follow him, make sure I know what I'm saying. If I don't follow him, I probably should get on the team that's going against him. So I'm not looked at as like, well, are you involved? And it's like, each person's an individual. Don't be afraid to be who you are. You know what I mean? And life is what you make it. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of like, you know, Megan telling the story from Video Girl's perspective. There's always messages and stuff, but behind that stuff, and it's kind of like, you know, you got to make sure that you look in the mirror and know that you matter, and that whatever you put in is what you're gonna get out. So that's what it is. Don't be afraid to be yourself and have fun with life, man, because it's like the world is our playground. Is playing it.
Well, no matter what you guys do, we are definitely going to support you.
Thank you.
In everything. The game, Video Girl, and definitely Jumping the Broom. Everybody should definitely go see that. Like I said, 1 out of 10, it was a 12. So
Thank you.
definitely go see it. It's not a typical black movie, so it's something very new, and I definitely loved it.
It's a great movie.
Awesome.
Cool.
So thank you guys so much for coming. It was great having you.
Thank you.
Viola.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Okay, whose phone was that?